Okay, good afternoon everyone. My name is Ji-Young Kim and today I'm going to introduce Group 4 and 5 today, which are the presenters for today's class. So group first being Group 4, they are going to present about the social psychological outcomes when training martial arts among youth. And Group 5, they are going to present about the effect of sports massage on diabetic patients. These groups have worked very hard to prepare their speech, so we should give our complete undivided attention. So without further ado, I'm going to pass the mic to group number 4.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shin-Young Choi. I have a quick question. How many of you have trained martial arts? Please raise your hand. Well, I see plenty of you have trained martial arts. Well, some have learned it by someone else's intentions, such as moms, right? Well, personally, for me, it was Bruce Lee movies. Enter the Dragon and Game of Death have excited my passion for martial arts. And training martial arts is a very effective way to enhance physical ability to adolescents. In this respect, there are numbers of parents are showing interest in martial arts to make their bones stronger. And here is an example of a youngster who is about to enroll to martial arts class. And let's see through Soyeon's conversation with his father.
I think my son has no friends, so I need to do something for him. I heard that there are many young children who learn martial arts. Let me ask him. Soyeon, do you want to learn boxing or MMA?
Oh yes, Dad. I really want to learn boxing like my other classmates do. They all have been stronger and tougher than before since they started learning. And also, they became closer because they go to the same gym after school. Dad, if I learn it, I think I can make more friends and I can be more confident.
Well, unfortunately, based on several theses, there were more than 64% of young criminals have learned martial arts. I mean, 64% of in total is very high ratio. Let's find out what happened to Soyeon after 2 years.
I'm so strong now. No one can look down on me. If someone does, I'll punch his face. My boxing skill makes me so popular. If I didn't learn it, I would be still timid and shy boy. But now, everyone wants to be my friend because they all got scared of me.
Oh my son, what happened to you? My son was not that violent. I think the reason is boxing. I need to see a psychologist to ask this situation. Dr. Kim, I need your help. My son has been learning 2 years boxing. So he has been learning boxing for 2 years, and his personality is changed. He was quiet and timid boy, but now he's violent and aggressive boy. So, do you know why this problem is situation?
As you have observed, martial arts, in this case boxing, have driven Soyeon's family into tragedy. Soyeon beat up 7 classmates this semester, and 3 of them ended up to hospitalization. What makes Soyeon so violent? Is it really because of martial arts? To hear the answer, we have invited juvenile psychology specialist, Dr. Kim Hyun-ji, and please give her a big applause.
Thank you, Joe. Research has shown that a higher level of self-discipline and the increases mental stability are some of their positive effects. Yet, there are a few opposite studies as well, which highlighted their negative effect, such as antisocial behavior. This study found that teenage boys who train to box, weightlift, and wrestle are more likely to act aggressively and antisocially than those who do not. The macho culture from such as athletic communities also a contributing factor to why they act that way. This type of martial arts not only men but also women. The negative attitude and violent act are found more in those who practice martial arts like boxing and wrestling than those who play non-contact sports. Also, this was more obvious on female. This sort of examination and study can be difficult, considering that there are several variables to them, such as structural qualities of each sport. Thus, I believe traditional martial arts, such as Taekwondo, are better for children. As a result of the study, Taekwondo leads to more self-development and self-acceptance for children than any other sport. Therefore, traditional martial arts more developmental for children, personality growth.
Thank you for sharing your studies, Dr. Kim. And now we have Mr. Park, the Minister of Education Department, is waiting to give out a speech on government policies.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jedok Park, the Minister of Education. The European Ministry of Education believes that martial arts participation provides a positive learning effect, not only for certain groups, but also for adolescents in general. So, in most countries, EU member states have introduced martial arts in secondary school physical education classes. The main purpose of sports, such as boxing and martial arts, is to subject the opponent to sudden brain damage. Therefore, there was a lot of allegation that it was inappropriate education method for youth. In fact, research has shown that sports cause brain damage to the opponent, increase the antisocial behavior of adolescents. I think that martial arts that are needed for a healthier life for young people who are in physical and psychological growth are Taekwondo. In other words, I think that immature students can learn not only physical health, but also courtesy, spiritual identity, and sociality through traditional martial arts. In fact, according to my review, it is said that during the growing season, traditional martial arts encourage the development of mind and body, and encourage adults to learn more intense martial arts. Thank you.
Thanks again for your opinions, Dr. Kim and Mr. Park. They all have showed great perspectives with their clear evidences. To conclude, more than anything, it is absolutely instructors' role to take care of psychological behaviors of teenagers. Thank you for listening, and let's give them a big applause again. Thank you.
what an informative presentation about how martial arts takes an influence on young people. It opened my eyes to the power of sport. And now we will move on to group number 5, about sports massage on diabetic patients.
Good afternoon, I am Junyoung Moon.
And I'm Byung-suk Kim, and we're going to give you a presentation about the effect of sports massage on diabetes.
Before we start, let's talk about our contents first. There are introduction, theoretical definition, research method, and conclusion.
Okay, I want to introduce you diabetes. Diabetes is a group of metabolic disorders characterized by high blood sugar levels over a prolonged time. Diabetes is due to either the pancreas problem, not producing enough insulin, or the cells of the body problem, not responding properly to insulin. And there are some types of diabetes. Junyoung, can you explain?
Sure, mainly there are two types of diabetes. First, type 1 diabetes is known as insulin-dependent diabetes or KISS diabetes. In this type, insulin secretion is not successful, so insulin injection is required. On the other hand, type 2 diabetes is called non-insulin dependent diabetes or adult diabetes. It is simply associated with obesity. It can be cured by body weight management and oral glucose. Then we wonder what kind of things make this disease.
Before that, Junyoung, I want to ask you a question. Do you have any relatives with diabetes around you?
Yes, my father, my grandparents.
Oh, no. You may be in big trouble, Junyoung, so bless you. I mean, family history is the most important one. That is, if you have a relative with diabetes, then chances are higher that you will get it too. And also, some disease of the pancreas can slow its ability to make insulin, so finally causing a diabetes.
Okay, that is frustrating news. So maybe I must get a health checkup after this presentation. And that family history is mostly related with type 1 diabetes. So obesity, ethnic background, sedentary lifestyle, and even age and stress, all of these things can make type 2 diabetes. So Byung-suk, do you know how current state of diabetic patient has changed these days?
Sorry, can you tell us more detail?
In the past, 90% of children and adolescents who have diabetes in Korea were type 1 diabetes. But type 2 diabetes tend to increase due to recent improvement in living standards and lifestyle changes. It's related to obesity that people recently consume more food with high calories.
Yeah, in addition, actually including both of them, the number of people with diabetes has dramatically risen from 108 million in 1980 to 422 million in 2014. Anyway, to sum up your opinion, as Korean diets becoming westernized, obesity becomes a social problem, and the increase in type 2 diabetes is noticeable, right?
Agree.
Okay, then can we prevent or cure diabetes?
Of course, healthy diet, regular physical activity, and normal body weight maintenance and avoidance of smoking and drinking are ways to prevent it. But for the patients who already have diabetes, we have a little problem. Diabetic patients generally have high mental and emotional pressure, causing negative impact on diabetic treatment. Nevertheless, the systematic study of mental and emotional complications in diabetic patients are rare.
Yeah, that's why this article focused on sports massage as a kind of countermeasure.
Yes, now I want to change the topic to massage. Young-seok, do you know anything about massage?
Sure, the practice of using touch as a healing method derived from techniques and customs rooted in ancient history. Civilizations in the East and West found natural healing has been around for centuries. However, the concept of sports massage first gained its main popularity in 1924 Paris Olympic. Paavo Nurmi, who was a runner in Olympic, won 5 gold medals in running events, and 2 of which had only 30-minute breaks between races. This was a very surprising event. He said all of his wins were thanks to his special training program, which mainly consisted of sports massage treatment. Okay, then what are the benefits of sports massage, Junyoung?
There are so many benefits of sports massage, and here is the list. And sports massage is a powerful and important treatment used to relieve muscle tension, improve flexibility, reduce risk of injury, and increase circulation, shorten recovery time. Through sports massage, the human musculoskeletal system is able to keep a full range of motion, and muscles have a better chance of achieving greater flexibility. So the treatment activates your parasympathetic nerve system, therefore reducing stress, anxiety, and tension while promoting relaxation.
Yeah, then for diabetic patients having physical and emotional problems, sports massage can help both sides. Okay, thank you, Junyoung, and let's move on with Yoonhwan and Xian.
My name is Yunan Kwan, and I start with concept of sports massage. There are 3 kinds of massage. Sports massage includes warming up, reinforced, sedative, and thermal massage. Medical massage is to carry out for the purpose of functional normalization when injured. It aims to restore full athletic ability. Beauty massage is to complement cosmetic defects. Next, purpose of sports massage. First, improving performance. Massage improves the performance of sports. By doing sports massage, the flexibility of muscles and joints can be restored to keep 100% of their original strength. Second, recovering from fatigue. Massage speeds up fatigue recovery in sports. Fast recovery of muscles flexibility and elasticity with sports massage can also be expected to speed up the process of fatigue recovery. Third, preventing and rehabilitating sports injuries. Massage prevents sports injury. It helps to return early from injuries. Regular sports massage can detect early physical handicaps. And last, mitigating psychological tension. Sports massage is effective in reducing pre-competition psychological tension, such as reflecting stress in practice by touching the body.
My name is Xian Kim, and I'm going to talk about research method. First, subject to study. Teenagers living in Seoul with clear consciousness, normal intelligence, no mental history, bringing good activities, no retardation disorder, confirmed to have diabetes based on the hospital diagnosis. Between these teenagers, 10 men and 10 women were selected as subjects of the study. This age range is between 8 to 20, and 10 people had type 1 diabetes and 10 people had type 2 diabetes. Second, research method. Health education for diabetics and then sports massage. Apply a light technique for 20 to 40 minutes of daily sports massage. It was conducted in the sports massage lab of Korean National University of Physical Education and maintained as quiet as possible for the mental stability of the subject. This video is about the sports massage procedure. We are going to watch the video now.
Hello everyone, my name is Jung Hwan.
First, lie down here, please. First, relax your mind and body. Second, make the yang energy strong by pushing during 1 minute. Change your position and keep your brain healthy. Then recover your energy. Support your arrhythmia by pushing during 1 minute. Finally, relieve the pain by adjusting back and waist balance. It's over.